What's up YouTube, this is GalacticGod, and I'm coming at you today with a video to talk about this card, Royal Magical Library, and whether or not this card should finally get banned. Now this card was actually introduced way back in the Magician's Force set, which is not too surprising considering there was a lot of monsters that were introduced in that set that have spell counters and whatnot associated with them. It was a new kind of mechanic that Konami was trying to introduce at the time, and back when this card was originally brought into the game of Yu-Gi-Oh!, being able to get a bunch of spell counters on it and draw was not too big of a deal because there wasn't too many ways to actually abuse this in a way of actually OTKing your opponent. But of course that would all change when Butterfly Dagger Elma was introduced into the game, and that brought us our very first OTK in the game involving this card. And ever since then, there has been a plethora of different OTKs that the player base has come up with involving Royal Magical Library. Now because of this, I personally think that Royal Magical Library should have been banned a long time ago. There's just been too many ways over the years that players have found to abuse this card and continually draw with it on their first turn until they get the final pieces of the combo that they need in order to perform some kind of OTK/FTK. Now the newest variation is of course a magical explosion deck involving monarchs. I've seen a lot of other Yu-Gi-Tubers already talking about this, and a lot of people up on Facebook are at arms about this new deck as well, and somewhat rightfully so. Now the magical explosion OTK is really nothing new to the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! We've seen different incarnations of this throughout the years. Now I know there's a lot of duelists out there saying that you don't even really need Royal Magical Library in the new Magical Explosion deck because it utilizes other draw engines with the monarchs and whatnot to actually get this OTK off. But it only helps illustrate the point that Royal Magical Library 99 out of 100 times is really only used in degenerate kind of trolly decks. And for that purpose, I personally hope that it gets banned on the next list. Anyways, down in the comment section below, let me know your guys' thoughts on Royal Magical Library. Do you think it should be banned on the next Forbidden/Limited list, or do you think it is not that big of a detriment to the game and it should stay where it's at 3 copies per deck? And I guess that's it for now. This is GalacticGod, out.